In just 1 week, a $400 million private jet is set to be delivered to a former U.S. president. Meanwhile, at major U.S. ports, containers sit empty, imports are down, and markets are reacting by the hour. A $400 million deal. A gold-plated Boeing 737 from Qatar, valued at over $400 million, is reportedly being handed over to the former president. According to sources, this aircraft isn't just for transportation, it will be converted into a presidential library, which in practice means a private jet for personal use. This isn't the first time Trump has been associated with controversial foreign wealth fund dealings. There was the hotel project in Oman, a resort development in Saudi Arabia, and crypto transactions worth billions with Abu Dhabi. These deals not only generate enormous profits, but also extend personal influence beyond the reach of U.S. regulatory oversight. Mother's Day and the gift campaign. Instead of celebration, this year's Mother's Day was used by Trump as a marketing tool. On social media, he posted, "An exclusive gift for the incredible moms who raised us right." Clicking the link led not to a gift, but a limited edition pink MAGA hat for sale. This was no accident. It was a calculated sales campaign, targeting a specific audience, people willing to pay for symbolic memorabilia connected to his political brand. Exploiting an emotional occasion, like Mother's Day, for personal gain, once again showed how the former president turned symbolic events into commercial opportunities. Trade talks from stalemate to manipulation. After 2 days of U.S.-China negotiations in Switzerland, both sides released contradictory statements. The U.S. Treasury Secretary claimed significant progress, while the U.S. Trade Representative only noted moving toward addressing the deficit. Meanwhile, China asserted talks only matter if the U.S. drops coercive policies. The absence of a joint statement raises serious concerns that the U.S. announcements were primarily aimed at market psychology, a known pattern where a tweet or post could spike the Dow Jones only to reverse hours later. The trade stalemate is only one part of a larger picture. The 145% tariff on Chinese goods remains unchanged. Experts call this level globally disruptive. Yet current leadership insists no tariff reductions are coming. Economic strain, exports down, consumers pay. At major ports like Long Beach, Los Angeles, and Seattle, container volume has hit a 5-year low. Over 50,000 containers have disappeared from shipping schedules in weeks. This impacts not only goods, but also causes temporary job losses across logistics, transport, and warehousing sectors. High tariffs are pushing up prices, from electronics and raw materials to daily necessities. Meanwhile, key officials claim tariffs don't increase prices. The contradiction between statements and real-world effects only deepens confusion. There are no real solutions, only reactive claims centered around self-reliance and fair competition, but lacking long-term policy vision. Russia's strategy through Trump's posts. As the Ukraine conflict rages on, Trump suddenly calls for Ukraine to sit down with Putin in Turkey. Notably, Russian media had made a similar announcement just hours earlier. This isn't new. The 45th president's social media timing consistently aligns with Kremlin messaging, raising fears of a soft strategic alignment that shifts international perception toward Russian interests. Meanwhile, Ukraine has made its position clear: unconditional ceasefire now. But that detail goes unmentioned in Trump's posts. This is an example of social media diplomacy, where online statements bypass official channels, misrepresent national positions, and undercut genuine peace efforts.